Federal government inaugurates committee for low-key 64th Independence Day. Ukraine bans Telegram use on state devices for security reasons. NAFDAC shuts down market for flood contamination in Borno. UN raises alarm over AI governance monopolized by 7 countries. 120 young players partake in FIFA talent development scheme. Good evening and welcome to the news at 4 on Leadership Television. My name is Winifred Ogbebo. The federal government has inaugurated the Interministerial Committee for the 2024 Independence Day celebration, vested with the responsibilities of planning, organizing and executing all approved activities lined up to commemorate the anniversary. While inaugurating the committee, the chairman and the secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF, Senator George Akume, who was represented by the special advisor to the President on Policy and Coordination, Hadiza Bala Usman, said the 64th Independence Anniversary celebration will be low-key to reflect the trying times the nation is undergoing. Akume, in a statement by the Director of Information in the Office of the SGF, Segun Imohiose, stated that the event will allow the government to showcase to Nigerians its scorecard recorded within the short period in office to reposition Nigeria through its reform initiatives to deliver the dividends of democracy. According to the statement, the event will commence with the World Press Conference on Thursday, 26 September 2024. Other activities to mark the national event include Jumat service on Friday, 27 September, while the presidential broadcast and 64th Independence Day parade will be held on Tuesday, 1st October. Ukraine has prohibited government officials, military personnel, and workers in defense and critical infrastructure from installing popular Telegram messaging app on state-issued devices, citing national security concerns amid the ongoing war with Russia. The ban was announced Friday by Ukraine's Security and Defense Council in a statement on Facebook. Ukraine's National Cyber Security Coordination Center said it issued the ban for the official devices of government employees, military personnel, security and defense workers, and critical infrastructure employees. During a meeting on Thursday, the Security Service of Ukraine and the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine said Telegram is actively used by Russia for cyber attacks, phishing, spreading malware, establishing user locations, and calibrating missile strikes. An exception to the ban will be allowed for people who use the app in their official duties. Ukrainians are, however, free to use the app on their devices. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has ordered the immediate closure of the Gomboru drug market in Maiduguri after flood overwhelmed the area, contaminating drugs that were subsequently sun-dried and prepared for resale. NAFDAC, according to a statement, said the closure was part of the agency's efforts to protect public health. The agency stressed that the compromised drugs pose significant risk after being washed by floodwaters and then improperly dried for resale. Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojishola Adeyeye, ordered the immediate closure of the market to conduct a thorough shop-to-shop removal of these compromised drugs. The United Nations (UN) has raised concerns that decisions impacting other countries are being made by only 7 nations involved in the governance of artificial intelligence (AI). AI governance involves setting policies, regulations, and guidelines that ensure the responsible and ethical development, deployment, and use of AI technologies. The UN Secretary General's high-level advisory body on artificial intelligence stated this in its final report titled Governing AI for Humanity. According to the report, the 7 countries involved in AI governance for the rest of the world include Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States. The body noted that equity demands that more voices play meaningful roles in decisions about how to govern technology that affects them. It emphasized that the concentration of decision-making in the AI technology sector cannot be justified, adding that historically, many communities have been entirely excluded from AI governance conversations that impact them. Sports. As part of its youth talent development program, the Nigerian Football Federation has completed a 2-week training for the national under-15 boys, otherwise known as Future Eagles, in Abuja. The training is in line with FIFA's Talent Development Scheme (TDS) initiative aimed at creating a sustainable energy for long-term talent development in the country. Head of TDS delegation in Nigeria and a former Nigerian international, Mr. Nasiru Jibri, said the program is a welcome development as it will serve as a pathway for children between ages 12 to 15 to showcase themselves and be discovered. The TDS project has as its main goal the project to help raise the standards of national team football around the world for both men and women, which is driven by FIFA's desire for a long-time dedication to global talent development. Also speaking, head coach of Nigeria's under-15 national team, Mr. Partake said the process of recruitment has been transparent with merit as key factor, without any form of bias or sentiment. A total of 120 players divided into 2 batches were invited to camp for the first phase of the program, with 40 players to be selected for another schedule before the end of the year, according to Coach Bassi. That concludes the news at 4 on Leadership Television. Don't forget to join us on www.leadership.ng for continuation of all the news. My name is Winifred Igwebo. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have